What's going on, my little Sunday night Central Park assassins? All right, so this morning, well, earlier in the afternoon, I showed you that path to 110th Street swimming pool because I needed to. I had to like help you people understand the path of doom. So there's Central Park and there's Central Hood, and that little path that when you go down and you go through the gate of hell, going to the mouth of hell, like the deep part. Now you understand, and the multiple paths that cross and everything. So now pretend it's nighttime. Me, Betty, Mike, and Black Alicious say, fuck, we're gonna go to the pool. Which is a stupid fucking idea in the nighttime. Because to get to that pool, and once you get to the pool, the lights on, whatever, everybody's out there. Also, yeah, they used to leave the lights on till like about midnight. So a security feature. So it's, you know, at least you can watch motherfucking assassins coming at you. But on the way there, as we're walking, it's pitch fucking black. The city back in the old days, they didn't have lights down there because they couldn't run electrical wiring along that area because it was like an area that was like sub-level. So when it rained, everything got flooded and fucked up. So we're walking down there, okay, minding our business, cracking jokes, whatever. And we got Black Alicious with us. That motherfucker looks scary. Little does society know he's as gentle as a bunny rabbit. But listen, just for the intimidation factor, him and his tank top goes a long way. So anyway, we're walking. I'm talking with Mike. Benny's talking with Blackie. And we're walking through the path and everything. But somehow that night, it was like, it's like you could feel something in that fucking, in that jungle as you're walking. You felt like something was like not right. Nobody was out. Back then, nobody in their fucking right mind would be in that. So here we are, we're walking. So we're already past the first tunnel thing with the caves. And all you hear is the water sound on the side. Because as you're walking, it has that stream that used to be much stronger. The city controlled it. So it was like much more powerful. So anyway, as we're getting closer to the park, the swimming pool, you know, we start to feel a little bit like, you know, the assholes start to relax a little bit. Why? Because you get to the pool and it's like, we made it. That's where it got crazy. Because as we're walking through that last tunnel, that evil looking tunnel, and the water's on the side, all of a sudden in my ear, I hear, here they come. Oh shit. I wish the motherfuckers were out there that night. Yeah. But anyway, and you hear that, and you don't know what it is. Pretty nefarious shit, as the motherfuckers say. Here they come. All of a sudden, when I looked around, I saw human beings like on rocks all around us, above us, on the side. You could see, man, it looked fucking crazy. I don't even know how many people, but guesstimation, it must have ranged 11 to 15 people right there. So there was 4 of us. We're not small, so we said, fuck it. What the fuck? Well, sudden one comes up to us and he says, yo, run all your shit, empty your fucking pockets, whatever. That didn't fucking go well because the first thing that happened, Benny punched him in his fucking throat. Like, that motherfucker was like that. That's fucking Frank's kid. That motherfucker went for the throat. And in that little path, in that tunnel, we went to war in the dark with motherfuckers we've never seen before in the pitch black. We're fucking throwing hands. I ran somebody's head into a wall. No fucking joke. I forgot about that one. That's pretty caveman shit. But listen, when you're in a dark fucking part of Vietnam at night, that fucking stone wall comes in handy. Grab a motherfucker. That motherfucker still today is with a skateboard helmet going, doo, let's going on? I don't know. That was pretty fucked up. I just remember that. Anyway, we're fucking going crazy on motherfuckers. Motherfuckers are swinging. Motherfuckers are connecting with us. We're getting fucking hit. I mean, like, I saw Benny and motherfucker jumped on his back. Benny fucking rammed this motherfucker against the wall and fucking threw him like judo style into the water. It was fucked up. It was pretty much the most barbaric fucking shit. If you couldn't even film a fucking movie how motherfuckers were getting hurt there. People were getting, like me, Benny, and Mike, we grew up with karate and jiu-jitsu. Karate, jiu-jitsu, which is judo. Karate, jiu-jitsu. Fucking, that's how Frank had us. But I was still borderline like, why am I learning this evil shit? Let me tell you something. This night I fucking understood why it is very necessary to be capable of doing some vicious bodily damage to people. So I digress. So we fucking go crazy on motherfuckers. I mean, like, kicking motherfuckers' knees in like that. So what happens? Then motherfuckers start pulling back. They start retreating. So we were ripped shirts, cut ears. Black Alicious, I think somebody sliced them with a box cutter. It was fucked up. All of a sudden, somebody said, yo, let's get the fellas. I'm thinking to myself, like, let's get the fellas. What the fuck is this? It was like 15 of you motherfuckers here. All of a sudden, we knew what that meant. They had more motherfuckers up at the pool. And they were gonna go get these motherfuckers. Cause we left motherfuckers like dead on the floor. Like the motherfucker that I fucking, he took a swing, I went under, I'm fucking hit him, boom, 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 grabbed him right to the wall. That motherfucker was unconscious. He wasn't even moving. He wasn't even jerking like the coyote. He was just like that. He probably woke up with 2 fucking heads. Anyway, once we heard that, Mikey said, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. We were exhausted. We expended every ounce of energy and air in that tunnel fighting to the death. It was fucking horrendous. Like, put it this way, we weren't ready for the second wave of the Vietnamese attack. So we had to run back to the west side. Because at least if they're going to bring their army, we got to go back to our fucking army. So we start fucking running like the warriors. The problem was, remember that incline that I told you about was steep and, you know, it wasn't a big deal. But when you're exhausted and you were fighting motherfuckers, keeping them off you there, and you're winded, as we're running, Black Alicious was the first one running. BD ran so fast, we lost that motherfucker in the night. So BD was gone. We lost him. I mean, he was gone. Like, it was one of those things where like, come back. He was gone. As we were running up, Mikey went up the hill. I went up that hill, and Betty's behind us. I fucking can't, man, because he's really winded. Because he was the first. He was like the first one. Remember, he punched the guy in the throat. He was the first one that they swarmed on. So we were just reacting, protecting Benny, and that's how they found that I got on us. So Benny was pretty much outside the tunnel. We were the ones that were inside the tunnel. Anyway, so as Benny's climbing, he drops down. He almost falls onto the ground. And also, I still remember Benny going, "Keep running, get to the west side." It was almost like, "Get to the chopper." Obviously, me and Mike weren't gonna let Benny fucking go down. No man left behind. So we fucking go. We grab Benny, we lift him up, and we start fucking carrying him up this hill. We start running. The problem was, well, 2 things. 1, we had to save Benny. 2, Frank would have murdered us. That's just how it went. Frank told us when we were kids, if any one of you motherfuckers leaves one of you motherfuckers behind, don't ever come back to the neighborhood. So Benny was coming with us no matter what. So anyway, we start fucking running. But Benny is exhausted, so we know that Benny has to take a break. He has to take, I mean, like literally, he's spent. So it's time to go ninja mode. That's the scariest asshole tightening thing to do when you got a mob of motherfuckers looking to murder you. Which is what? Get off the trail and hug dirt. Pretend you're a fucking bush. No joke. Like, I was like, we were like throwing shit on us. That's when growing up with Frank made a lot of fucking sense. We're there to catch our wind and fucking make sure that nobody fucking finds us. So we just ditched on the side, we lay down, we covered ourselves up. We stood there like a fucking rock, like a half a leaf. All of a sudden, we see a horde of motherfuckers running down the trail. It must have been like 20 or 25 motherfuckers. And they're just running, and we're like, we're breathing like that. And these are like wild, yoked out. There was grown men in this crowd. Okay, we were teenagers. These motherfuckers were grown men. These motherfuckers were straight up like state penitentiary level type motherfuckers. Apparently, they were just jacking motherfuckers that were walking through that tunnel, but whatever. So we're there, and we're fucking catching our breath, and we finally got our breath, and we're thinking to ourselves, Beatty probably made it to the west side because he broke out before everybody. Beatty was trying to just protect it. He didn't look back. Beatty's one of these fucking kind of guys that he just didn't look back. All of a sudden, as we're there coming down, I told Benny, we're gonna lay low here for about an hour, and then we're gonna walk the woods and we're gonna get out. We're not gonna be on the trail. We're gonna walk the woods and get the fuck out. And as our hearts started to calm down, what do we see running down the trail? Holding his arm and screaming like a bitch. Blackalicious is running the opposite direction. I think he got lost in the trail, and he's running back to the east side. He's running back to the fucking mouth of the mouth of hell. He's running back where we just had the brawl. He's running in that direction. So we're like, what the fuck? So I told Benny, stay down. And fucking Mikey and me, we ran out to get Blackalicious. And we ran after him because now we were fresh. And we ran after him. Tapped that big black motherfucker. He turned around like, ah! All of a sudden, like, fucking Beatty, calm the fuck down, man. What the fuck? His eyes opened up like that. There's 100 of them going the other way. We were like, oh shit. Fucking Beatty was being chased by them. So we grabbed this big black Negro. We tell him, yo, come on. We get off the trail and we do the same fucking thing. We fucking hug the ground. And when I told Beatty, shut the fuck up. I mean, I was about to go, no joke. There was more motherfuckers running this way down the trail. And I know Benny was further down, so we had to go back and link up with Benny. So we fucking waited. You know, I tapped Mikey because Beatty was between us. I crawled over Beatty and I was like, listen, Mikey, we got to get your brother. We got to get the fuck out of here. And Mikey's like, yo, they're going to kill us, man. And I knew these motherfuckers caught us. They were going to kill us. There was no way we were going to survive this beating. So Beatty was probably stabbing and shooting, setting on fire or something. So I tell Blackalicious, get your fucking wind. Slow your breathing down. We're about to go get Benny. So no joke. I won't calm down. Fucking Beatty's like, leave me here. I'll stay here till the morning. He wasn't going nowhere. I had to like literally like fucking like yank him up. It's okay, like I told you, he has a heart of gold. He wasn't designed for this shit. Okay? It just wasn't. And as a matter of fact, in the tunnel, Beatty wasn't throwing hands. He was just shoving motherfuckers big black man style. Get over me. Get over me. Motherfuckers were flying. Every time we shoved somebody, it was splash, splash. All right, no big deal. So all of a sudden, we all got our breath. Benny knows he stays still until we come back. So we fucking crawl over to fucking Benny. I'm like, Benito. He said, yeah, I'm right here. So now we linked up again. So now the four of us are back. So we fucking waited to hear anything. What happened? Like 20 minutes later, the whole mob of motherfuckers starts walking slow, like looking in the grass, looking in the fucking bushes. Yo, these motherfuckers, they here somewhere. And they start talking to us. They don't even know we're right next to them. We find you motherfuckers, we're gonna kill you motherfuckers. We're gonna fuck you up early. There's something. I felt Beanie grab my fucking arm, and every time they would say something, I would feel him twitch and tense up on me. And I was like that, relax my big black motherfucker. Calm down before they fucking kill all of us. Cause they're especially gonna go Wakanda on your ass. They're your people. I was just rubbing them. Stay calm. He was there like that. Make them go away, Lou. All of a sudden, they fucking move on further down. So I told Benny, here's what we do. We're gonna go worm style. Like that type of shit. We're gonna get as close as we can to the fucking water, and we're gonna follow the water up. We're not taking the trail. Having like 40, 50 motherfuckers run up on us. So we're doing it. We're going by the fucking trail, and no joke, like, we had to be close to each other. That's how dark it was. Like within touch. So we're doing this, and fucking twigs are getting in our eyes, all kinds of stuff. Mosquitoes are biting us. You can't make no noise. All of a sudden, when we would hear shit, drop, strike a pose. Fucking hug a rock. We were just there. I know y'all motherfuckers are out there. We were like, oh fucking shit. No joke. Benny taps me. He points. And we can see the lights from Central Park West. So I know we're getting closer now. We can see the west side. All we gotta do is get to Central Park West, Manhattan Avenue. We had a bunch of killers out there. We had fucking wild motherfuckers. We had Pat and Spanky. Just them two motherfuckers alone are enough to kill everybody. So we start getting to the point where we had to get, the only way to get there was to go through that big ass tunnel. Remember the one with the two caves on the side? You couldn't go around it unless you wanted to be murdered. You can't, because if you went up like where the Central Park jogger thing happened, if you went up that way, that's flat ground. That's the murder zone. You couldn't. And to our right was the water, and it elevated up, so you couldn't do that. You would have to climb. So we had to go straight. So what happened? We start fucking going. We start going, and we made the decision. We're gonna go through the fucking cave. That means we have to get off the fucking dirt and the fucking trees and the fucking bushes and everything, and get back on the path. What happened? Once we decide to do it, looking around, everything okay. And we start doing it, we're not even halfway in the tunnel. We hear all of them running. Yo, I think they're over here. Let me tell you something. We inside the tunnel with the caves. So we had to fucking turn around and go ninja mode. Me and Benny, we jumped to the other side where the cave was at, and we were like that by the rocks, like that. It was on one side, I was on the other side, like that. And it was me and him there. Okay? Black Delicious, he jumped in the fucking water. He's there against the rock, fucking floating. He's there, he ain't moving for shit. He got that green swamp shit on top of him. He's not moving for nothing. But we don't know where the fuck Mikey's at. We have no fucking idea. We don't know fucking Mike. It was like crazy. Like Mike just, poof. He like fucking disappeared. Like the fucking, like a vampire disappeared. Like poof. All of a sudden, these motherfuckers all come back. And they all run through the tunnels. These motherfuckers are somewhere. They keep running like towards the west side. And after a while, it's like they keep running back and forth. They don't know what's going on. Whatever. Fuck these motherfuckers. If they ever come back, we're gonna see them. Yo, they were losing heart. They got tired of chasing us to kill us. Me and Benny on the side like that, on mud and all kinds. I was like fucking Arnold in the fucking Terminator. I had fucking mud all, not the Terminator, the Predator. I was like that. Come and kill me. I was mudded up in this Gray Central Park mud, up against rocks. Benny's doing the same fucking thing. I think Benny lost a fucking sneaker in the mud. Black Alicious is in the water, so he's still fucking floating. Which is a fucking scream, because they're closer to Black Alicious. If they would just look in the water, he was right fucking there. So anyway, they lost fucking heart. And you could hear them cursing, motherfuckers, we ever fucking catch you motherfuckers. They would fucking leave and come back to curse at us, not knowing where we were. And we just, fucking Black Alicious. We don't know where Mikey's at. We waited there for about an hour and a half. Always wait longer than you want to. And that's how you know you're going to get away. Because at the end of the day, you got to wait out things. Because they're waiting to come back. They kept coming back. But at a certain point, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's coming back. So I told Benny, come on. Tell him to smash right there. Come on. So we emerged. We emerged like fucking snipers out of the fucking woods. And we get into the water. We get Black Alicious. He was already sleeping by rock. Floating. He has all this moss shit on him. So we look fucked up and crazy. We look fucking wild. Like we just survived K-Shawn. Like fucking fucked up. And Benny's like, I gotta find my little brother. What the fuck? Where the fuck did they take him? Like, I don't know. Where the fuck did we lose Mike? And fucking Black Alicious, they took him. They motherfucking killed him. Like that. All of a sudden, we hear, pss, pss, pss. We're looking around like, oh shit, the motherfuckers are coming back. He's like, yo, I'm right here. Right here? We're looking around. Mikey, where you at? Mikey was on top. Motherfucking like Tiger Claw. The motherfucker was like Spider-Man holding up above. He was up there. That's why I said, remember, look above. No joke. He climbed up there. He was up there. Barely. Mikey had no more nails left. He looked all fucked up. For days, he had all these bandages on his fingers. He was like, oh, he can't. Teacher would tell him to write something. Like, I can't write nothing. You don't understand. He was up there like that. So when me and Benny went and jumped across, went into the cave, Black Alicious went in the water, Mikey just went into the he went into the fucking sky. This motherfucker was up there like that, strike a pose. And I was like, we got back to the neighborhood, we fucked up. We had to go to the hospital for a couple of different things. Called an ear infection, all kinds of stuff. We had to get Black Alicious stitched up. We were fucked up. We're in the emergency room, people looking at us like, holy shit, what happened to you motherfuckers? But then they bandage it, they're cleaning out Mikey's fingers, and they bandage him. He looked like he had, like, we called him Edward Penis Hands later on in life, just because he had all those fingers taped up. It looked crazy. He looked like he had like big socks on each one of his fingers. So anyway, when we used to tell people, they fucking came after us. Anyway, Frank came to get us at the hospital. And let me tell you something. First thing he asked us, you motherfuckers leave anybody behind? What the fuck? You stood together? You're like, yeah, well, Black Alicious started running. Don't worry about him. I'm working on him. I'm like, no, but it's okay. We got him, whatever. We stood, whatever. He's looking at Mike's fucking fingers. Benny with a half a fucking, no sneaker, one sock full of mud. Me, I got blood all fucking down my head. My hands are bandages from fucking beating people. That night, fucking Frank took us, we went back home, we showered, whatever. He took us out to a diner, and we told him the story, like I'm just telling you right now, but imagine all three of us, sitting, me, Benny, and Mike, because Black Alicious went home to his mother gut. That was wild. You don't hang out with those Puerto Ricans. Next day he was with us again. But anyway, went to a diner and we're saying, and I can tell you one thing. In all my years with Frank, that was the first time ever I saw Frank dying laughing. Like, yeah, well, he laughed when the church thing happened, but he was with the rest of the guys, when we fought the nun. But that night we had Frank in tears. Just the whole thing, because we remember what he used to say about fucking Vietnam. Fucking Charlie coming down the fucking trail and then fucking strike a pose. Watching 2,000 motherfuckers walk in front of him. We had our own Vietnam in Central Park. So that was the story. Fucking Mike was up there like that, like fucking Batman. Don't go to that part of Central Park. So that's it. Somebody said, how is the difference between Morningside Park and that path in the park? I'll have another Morningside Park story another day. But I can tell you one thing. The reason why this was bad, that trail was straight into Harlem. So hell was waiting over there. Morningside Park is hell, but a different type of hell. So hope you motherfuckers enjoy the Central Park story, because I gave you the visuals earlier today. So good night, motherfuckers. Melania, stay in the nice side of Central Park. Train hugs.